Good morning, students. So we'll continue with the data structure unit, that is linked lists and stacks. So today again we shall see some more postfix to infix to postfix tables. Yeah. So here the first table is evaluate the postfix expression using stack and show the contents of stack after execution of each step. So this so you can see here this is a postfix expression. As you can see that in an infix the operators are between the operands, right, or the values, but in here you can see that this is a postfix expression. So now we have to enter it into the stack and then show the output results. So in the first step, okay, 50 is input, so now 50 is pushed, so push to the, so 50 is pushed into stack, and so in the stack the value 50 will be stored. Okay, next 40, so 40 will be pushed, and then in the stack you will have the value 50 and 40, so 40 will be above the value 50. So the here in terms of the data values that is stored in these variables, okay, the priority does not matter. Clear? The priority, that means it does not mean that 50 should be above 40. No. Okay, only thing is that the priority or the precedence level matters on in terms of the operators. Okay, so now after 40 is pushed into the stack, okay, next comes the plus symbol. So the arithmetic operator plus symbol. Okay, now when uh, this is to be entered into the stack, okay, before this push into the stack, okay, what happened is we have to pop the value 40, because 40 is on the top of the stack, right? So 40 is popped out, so when 40 is popped out, 50 will remain in the stack, right? Next again 50 will be popped out, so when 50 gets popped out, the stack will be empty, right? So after that, why do we need to pop it out? Because we need to execute the two values, that is 40 and 50, with this arithmetic operator, right? So now 50 plus 40 will be 50 plus 50 will be added with 40, okay, and after adding the value, that value we get 90 will be pushed into the stack. So now the stack is not empty, but the stack is filled with this value 90. Okay, next comes 18. So since 18 is value, so it is pushed into the stack. So now we have the value 90 and 18. Again 14, so 14 is pushed into the stack, so we have the value 90, 18 and 14. Clear? Then comes negative symbol. So when minus symbol is entered, 14 is on the top of the stack, right? So popped the number 14, so in the inside the stack we will have 90 and 18. Okay, again pop 18, so now inside the stack we will have only the value 90. Okay, we need to pop out only two values. Why? Because the operator, the arithmetic operator, will perform execution only on two operands, right, or two values. So now what will happen is that 80 will be subtracted with 14, so we get the value 4. So that 4 will be pushed into the stack. Okay, then again after that, okay, we have the next value, that is 4. So 4 is pushed into the stack, so now we have the value 90, 4 and 4. Okay, after that we have the star symbol, that is the multiplication symbol, asterisk. Okay, so now when this is to be compared, 4 will be popped out, so now we have 90 and 4. Again the asterisk symbol will be compared, so now again 4 will be popped out, so now we have only the value 90. So this 4 will be multiplied with 4, and the result 16 will be pushed into the stack. Clear? Then after that plus symbol is there, so when we have the plus symbol, the value 16 will be popped out, so we'll have only 90. Again 90 will be popped out, so now the stack becomes empty. Then 90 plus 16 will be added with this plus symbol, okay, and we get the value 106. So now in the next step there is no more operators or operands to be entered, right? So now popped the value 106 and print that result. So now stack is empty. Okay, so the result it will display is that 106. Clear? So now again another one. Okay, so now you can see that here the values, postfix expression values are 5, 6, 9 plus 85 uh, asterisk minus division, right? So you can see that here the table here only 3 columns are there. Okay, so it depends on you, okay, how to structure the table. So here this is the input. Okay, though in here we have written here scan elements. Okay, here this is the operation, okay, or that is the action. Okay, and this is the status stack, that is the output. Clear? So here I have under red marking I have entered some numbers, okay, which is actually not mentioned in the textbook. Okay, but just for your understanding, okay, I have mentioned those numbers. Clear? So it is up to you whether you want to write this down or you may not write it down also. Clear? Because it is not mentioned in textbook, but this is just to show the clearly the flow of the stack order. So in the first input value, or in the scan elements, okay, so in the first element, okay, when it is to be entered, 5 is pushed into the stack. So in the stack we have the value 5 in the first array element. So again 6 is pushed into the stack, so we have 5, 6. 9, the next number 9 is pushed into the stack, so we have 5, 6, 9. After that we have the plus symbol, right? So 9 will be popped out. So when 9 is popped out, inside the stack we'll have 5 and 6. After that 6 will be popped out, so now we'll have the value 5. So now 6 and 9 will be added, we'll get the result 15. Okay, so now 15 will be pushed into the stack. So now we will have the value 5 and 15. So after that is done, okay, the next step is to enter the next value, that is 80. So 80 is pushed into the stack. So now we have the order is 5, 15, 80. Clear? So this is in the first element, this is in the second element, this is in the third element, that is the topmost stack. Clear? After that 5 is pushed into the stack, so we have 5, 15, 80 and 5. Clear? Next, the asterisk symbol comes. So when the asterisk symbol is to be pushed in the stack, okay, we popped out the value 5. So when we pop the value 5, we will have the value 5, 15 and 80. Again we popped out 80 because after 5 next is 80, not 15, right? So now 5 and 15 will be inside the stack. So now we will calculate the value of this, that is 80 into 5, which we get the value 400. So 400 will be pushed into the stack. So now we have 5, 15 and 400. After that we have the minus symbol. So when the minus symbol is encountered, popped out 400 and then popped out 15. So now in the stack only 5 will remain. Okay, so we calculate this, that is 15 minus 400. Okay, so we get the value minus 385. Okay, so now we get this value minus 385. So that minus 385 is pushed into the stack. So we have 5 and minus 385. Okay, so now last symbol, that is a division symbol, is encountered. So popped out minus 385 and popped out 5. Then we calculate and then we get minus 1 divided by 77. So now the stack is empty. So since the stack is empty, so we push this, okay, inside the stack, and since there is no more operators or operands to be executed, so that value is popped out and then printed out. So the postfix expression of this value when it is executed will get this value minus 1 divided by 77. Clear? Now next, now this is an assignment for you. Okay, so you have to do the similar tabular format. Okay, so this is the numbers, the postfix expression, okay, that I want you to find. Okay, so you create a table based on this. You have to push and pop all of this. Okay, so compare to have a look at those two tables. Okay, and then from the textbook contents also, and then perform this postfix expression and find the output of that. Okay, calculate that and then find the output of that. Clear? So that will be all for today.